People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
I'm ill from the go with a flow that don't stop, and a fuck the world attitude, like it or not. Might not be your favorite, but I'm close to the top. Stay in my own lane and I got that shit locked. I'll crush your fake image, destroy your little ego. Faces use a phony bitch and we are not equals. I'm killing these tracks like the beats got beat. I will roll on you motherfuckers, T is a beast. I'm a master, psycho, lurk in the streets. Slice game on point, enemies deceased. I'm that crazy fucker they be talking about. Don't go against him, Joey's chalking them out. Spitting flames at these flames, they ain't stopping shit. Better pop them clips like it's the apocalypse. I got nothing to lose, so I'm punishing crews. I'm done being humble and playing by the rules. It's my turn, pussies, it's time for payback. These bitches is all talking, about to get laid flat. You ain't know that I'm crazy and psychos don't play that. Come out of where you hide and give me something to aim at. It's my turn, pussies, it's time for payback. These bitches is all talking, about to get laid flat. You ain't know that I'm crazy and psychos don't play that. Come out of where you hide and give me something to aim at. You can talk all you want and try to make them believe that you played it all straight with no intent to deceive. But I'm back now, you phony bitches can play the background. Stand for my beliefs, won't budge and won't back down. And war with the stage, when I'm clutching the mic. My condolences, I'm cold with this. Carved them up real nice, just feels right. Lights out with the flow. Turn me to a monster, now I'm out of control. You preach about honor, but you can't be trusted. Can't do it by yourself, cause your stage so busted. I'm tired of these motherfuckers holding me back. Showed you nothing but respect and you gon' do me like that. I know what it is, you're afraid to get shown up. Spitting C4 when you pussies get blown up. You ain't about that rough shit, homie, don't claim that. Cause we'll be on the hunt looking for something to aim at. It's my turn, pussies, it's time for payback. These bitches is all talking, about to get laid flat. You ain't know that I'm crazy and psychos don't play that. Come out of where you hide and give me something to aim at. It's my turn, pussies, it's time for payback. These bitches is all talking, about to get laid flat. You ain't know that I'm crazy and psychos don't play that. Come out of where you hide and give me something to aim at.
We're social dogs. We call him Baba Yaga. The boogeyman? Well, John wasn't exactly the boogeyman. He was the one you sent to kill the fucking boogeyman.
You wanna go to war, TC will destroy you. Your crew ain't down to ride cause your ass ain't loyal. My clique's small, but we been through some shit. So I know if I call them, they coming with the clip. And they crazy like me, so you know we gon' get ya. Work is out, we ride, no one wants to be with ya. You down for that pussy, then establish your spot. So when I come for that fucker, bitch's heart gon' stop. You don't know who you beefing with till you leave you leaking quick. We going straight to war, hit the floor, we ain't speaking, bitch. Told you I was coming, just didn't know when. Yo, I'm psycho for real, this ain't fucking pretend. It's all those people you know that act like your friend should make you put the mic down, never touch it again. See, your biggest mistake was assuming I'm laid back when I'm probably scanning the room for something to aim at. It's my turn, pussies, it's time for payback. These bitches is all talking, about to get laid flat. You ain't know that I'm crazy and psychos don't play that. Come out of where you hide and give me something to aim at. It's my turn, pussies, it's time for payback. These bitches is all talking, about to get laid flat. You ain't know that I'm crazy and psychos don't play that. Come out of where you hide and give me something to aim at. They say I'm cocky, conceited, arrogant, to name a few. That's his confidence from hearing shit as lame as you. So get your wheels straight, or get your Xbox, and your girlfriend becomes someone's next box. And I hope he rubs a face in the wet spot. You ain't fucking with a rookie, pussies get their next chop. And you know the wood chipper is your next stop. I make it rain blooded guts to the next block. I don't wanna fit in, I was born to stand out. I'm taking that, doing it for the fans route. They can't hold me back, won't stop my grind, cause I'll blow them off the map. Bitches bought that time. TC don't give a fuck who you click with. I'm the one in the shot that's known for that sick shit. The one that spits for the outcasts and misfits. The one that's at the top of every rapper shit list. They don't wanna with T, but they gon' see. If you fuckin' with me, you're getting shut down. They think they won't beef till they see me in the streets and they covered in them sheets, you're getting shut down. squeeze it. Proper mechanics, hit your target, Swiss cheese it. I'm the Windy City psychopath with the fullest cold enough to split the mic in half. Hating is motivation, been doubted my whole life. My catalog is dope enough to rock it the whole night. Don't get it twisted, think I'm stressing these lames, but about to make it real hard for them to maintain. It ain't shit to hit the split and rip your frame up. You ain't into falling off, step your game up. Think you at the top, head back to the lab, cause it's my fucking spot, it's something you can't have. I got a 6-foot ditch with your name on it, in-house straight heat, watch me drop the flame on it. Consensus is we the best with this, straight to the top. If it can go flop, bitch, I'm taking my spot. Watch. They don't want it with tea, but they gon' see. If you fuckin' with me, you're getting shut down. They think they want beef till they see me in the streets and they covered in them sheets, you're getting shut down. They don't want it with tea, but they gon' see. If you fuckin' with me, you're getting shut down. They think they want beef till they see me in the streets and they covered in them sheets, you're getting shut down. I rep for the sick, I rep for the poor, I rep for the ones that had enough and can't take it no more. The ones that's down on their knees and pounding on the floor. They tired of being overlooked, now they ready for war. No matter where they go, they always rep the town. Me and my peoples in this bitch, we bout to tear it down. I'm known to crush a fucking stage, do it coast to coast. In-house, don't fuck around until turn your peeps to ghosts. Watch the ones that's closest to you, they'll hurt you the most. They know how to do you dirty, know how to keep you close. The whole world's against me, and I'm standing tall. Turn my back, middle fingers up, fuck y'all. I feel like the world's against me, I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm the one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy, I'ma never change. I feel like the world's against me, I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm the one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy, I'ma never change. You pushed me to this point and you made me this way. You fuckers made me crazy and that's where I'ma stay. I lost my fucking mind and now there's hell to pay. The filter's off, I give a fuck if you like what I say. They like me insane, they love the bad guy. They love when I don't give a fuck, they think it's mad fly. They love that I let it loose and do some reckless shit. They love to fucking hate me, wanna see my neck slit. You think I'm ready to die cause I'm a lunatic? I think they all talk, step it up, let's do this shit. No remorse in my heart, no fear in my veins. I'll fucking break you off, pussy bitch, I'm insane. I feel like the world's against me, I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm the one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy, I'ma never change. I feel like the world's against me, I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm the one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy, I'ma never change. I hear them talking that shit, they getting real reckless, but they do it from a distance, they don't wanna test us. Don't want me on the mic, cause I'm an animal. You motherfuckers is average, I cross the status quo. They stack a deck against me, but I play to win. You wanna sit down at my table, let the game begin. I've been all in, and that's since day one. I put my life on the line, don't do it just for fun. It's total chaos, that's what the fuck I do. Jump on stage, steal the crowd, embarrass your crew. Anybody can get it, that's at any time. I suggest you protect your neck, you crossing the line. I feel like the world's against me, I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm the one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy, I'ma never change. I feel like the world's against me, I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm the one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy, I'ma never change. blades on deck. I'm making enemies, they say I'm too cocky. Universal response for lames that can't top me. Bitchin' they can't stop me from flipping them on the road. Fuck it, I lost control. Now all I got left is my soul. I hit the stage and explode. I'm about that wrecking shit. I go ill with the flow and disrespecting clicks, and giving a fuck where they from or who they reppin' with. These motherfuckers want beef, I'm disconnecting shit. You don't want it with me, you get your life fucked up. And I got some bad bitches too, you get your wife fucked up. I want respect, fuck the fame, I come correct with the aim. I'm on the mic, it's all flame, it ain't shit about to change. I ain't dumbing it down to let you feel safe. I'm crushing every fucking show and it feels great. And when they see you lames on the stage, it feels fake. Lyrical suicide, you just sealed your own fate. It's TOTALCHAOS. I want them royalties. Fuck these payroll checks. They say I'm way past crazy. Well, what you expect? You wanna get in my way? I got them blades on deck. I'm the one they hating, the one they emulating, the one they motivating to mask up and send them to Satan, the one they gassed up and passed up on the validation, the one that will end your existence with no hesitation. I'm done pretending I'm patient, fucking sick of the waiting. From now on I want it, I take it. You better go back to the basics. I pull the max off the case, throw some clips at they face. Missing cards off my deck, but I'm still holding aces. Touching all the bases, these lames just grabbing pine. They fucking fake, make no mistake, this fucking shit is mine. You think you stopping in-house, you out your fucking mind. Cause we some beasts, we hit the streets, you pussies out of time. They ain't bout that grind, they on that cloning shit. Tell them the bad guy's back, watch where you roaming, bitch. I got them throwing fits, so why the switch, they can't compete. I'm done being overlooked, I know my shit's elite. It's TOTALCHAOS. I want them royalties, fuck these payroll checks. They say I'm way past crazy. Well, what you expect? You wanna get in my way? I got them blades on deck. There ain't shit that they can kick that we ain't topping, Jack. I got them flopping and dropping, and ain't no stopping that. So where's your partners at? You better go get them, you need them. Straight to the neck when I see them. Stabbed on sight when I greet them. These fuckers and suckers, they runners and duckers. These pussies and busters ain't squeezing. Flipping and busting, stabbing and cutting. Till these phonies ain't breathing. I'm fucking them up for no reason. Cause I'm just that type of heathen. I'm getting way more than even. Assassins leave you bleeding. This is all out war, now fuck the industry. No acceptance for second, we want that victory. Bitches is history, starting some shit with T. I'm making a famous 15 minutes, unsolved mysteries. I know what's killing your ego, having pains in your chest. Now you thinking about quitting, cause it ain't worth the stress. Cause you gotta deal with me and get slayed like the rest. Yo, you might as well face it, in-house is the best. It's TOTALCHAOS. I want them royalties, fuck these payroll checks. They say I'm way past crazy. Well, what you expect? You wanna get in my way? I got them blades on deck.
Hella classics.
Fuckers failed, tried to break me, I just kept it moving. Readjusted my goals for the life I'm pursuing. See, they want the fame, the tits, glitz, glamour, and gold. And I'm trying to release the demons that's been trapped in my soul. So I feed the wood chip until they're satisfied. They got a thirst for the blood that I can't deny. I'm not your average rapper, not your typical crowd. They want the hardcore shit, and they want it now. If you looking for that baller shit, this isn't for you. I got a skull on my face, and you ain't catching the clue. Assassinate your ass. We ain't leaving a witness, killing tracks, murder for hire. This is my business. Say you spit that sick shit, well I'm sorry I missed it. You couldn't beat me if Jesus wrote it and mixed it. Everybody knows it's broke, but they ain't trying to fix it. Now we're taking what's mine, so motherfucking permission. I ain't done having dreams, just if some will come true. I'm achieving my goals and I'm making these moves. I stay focused on me, and you should focus on you. Try to get it while you can and let me do what I do. I ain't done having dreams, just if some will come true. I'm achieving my goals and I'm making these moves. I stay focused on me and you should focus on you. Try to get it while you can and let me do what I do. I can see see it, it's so close I can almost taste it. My time is in my hands, I won't let you waste it. And I know I got haters that don't want me to make it, and there's nothing they can do, bitch, accept it and take it. They can talk all they want, I ain't changing for shit. I'm an underground assassin, Joe, I don't need a click. I do my own thing, stay in my own lane. So if you try to fuck with me, you gon' know pain. You shouldn't worry about me, you should think about you, and try to focus on the things that you need to improve. They ain't shit from where I sit, these motherfuckers is weak. You ain't even in my league, pussy, don't even speak. I done came too far, now I ain't giving an inch. Let's go track for track, I better make you my bitch. Any stage, any state, homie, any town. Let me do what I do, your boy is shutting shit down. I ain't done having dreams, just cause some will come true. I'm achieving my goals and I'm making these moves. I stay focused on me and you should focus on you. Try to get it while you can and let me do what I do. I ain't done having dreams, just cause some will come true. I'm achieving my goals and I'm making these moves. I stay focused on me and you should focus on you. Try to get it while you can and let me do what I do.
It's what happened when Elkhart meets Chicago. Yow. I'm breaking all of that, ain't no rules that I play by. Fuck what you say, cause what they say is they say I'm a bad motherfucker. What they say is they say I'm a bad motherfucker. What they say is they say I'm
A-Ron, they can't stay calm or blasting. They fucked up clashing with the master assassin. Flipped out and smashed him in orderly fashion. Reached out and snatching that jewelry you flashing. Everything that said I couldn't do, I did it twice. We don't play by rules, don't fit the stereotypes. So take some advice and stay away from the mics, cause I'm precise with the knife. Take it straight to your windpipe and Indy don't back down. These fuckers are clap rounds from the COE to my homies in Naptown. Ain't no stopping it now, fuck them all, they ain't ready. You was built to fall down, call you bitches confetti. You get the wood chipper, charge it to the game. I'm from the shy, no one's sicker, I stay with the flame. Test the aim, I let the wind whistle through your frame. I'm psycho, want you to die slow, feel the pain.
I'm breaking all of that, ain't no rules that I play by. Fuck what you say, cause what they say is they say I'm a bad motherfucker, bad motherfucker, what? A bad motherfucker, come on. I'm breaking all of that, ain't no rules that I play by. Fuck what you say, cause what they say is they say I'm a bad motherfucker, what? A bad motherfucker, come on.
GC, I don't think they understand me, please explain to them that if they reach me, I'm if needs be. Yo, y'all can check it, all around I am reckless. I'm headed up for the top, cause I'm causing all of this wreckage. Till then I'm that motherfucking angry dog with a hazardous appetite, hacks his danger calls. And his leash is cracked, which seems to be a breach in your plan. To literally scare the shit out of you and make you be where you stand. Yo, I take your girl and make her roll eyes like Exorcist to open her wider than Joker smile. This but stretch a bit. I'm hella sick, red velvet, I'm devilish. Black roses irrelevant, go for the biggest elephant. I'm faster paint an evil picture Mozart in the go-kart with a cold heart, killing bitches with broke darts. A derogative kind of goblin inside of his mind is likely, and not like me, you can bite me to fall in the line.
I'm breaking all of that, ain't no rules that I play by. Fuck what you say, cause what they say is they say I'm a bad motherfucker, what? A bad motherfucker, come on. I'm breaking all of that, ain't no rules that I play by. Fuck what you say, cause what they say is they say I'm a bad motherfucker, what? A bad motherfucker, come on. I'm breaking all of that, ain't no rules that I play by. Fuck what you say, cause what they say is they say I'm a bad motherfucker, what they say is they say I'm a bad motherfucker, what they say is they say come on. I'm breaking all of that, ain't no rules that I play by. Fuck what you say, cause what they say is they say I'm a bad motherfucker, what they say is they say I'm a bad motherfucker, what they say is they say come on, come on.
Out. You boys sick with the shit, I brought the wood chipper. Try to fuck with TC, I wish you would, killer. Ain't too many stepping up to get their ass kicked up out of your fucking career, rapping plastic. The games is over, time to tighten the noose. Pussy see you ain't playing and they wanna yell truce, cause they know that you're psycho and so are your troops. When you cold with the flow, bitches throwing that cooch. I ain't into them loose, so I ain't impressed. I'm here to cross stages and leave egos a mess. It's the only way I know to get rid of my stress. Be the silverback of the show, pound on my chest. I'm King Kong crazy, on the mic I go ape shit. Bananas on stage and these lames can't replace it. Beating on my chest, I'm at the top of the hill. Silverback on the tracks, don't wanna test my skills. I'm King Kong crazy, on the mic I go ape shit. Man is on stage and these lames can't replace it. Beating on my chest, I'm at the top of the hill. Silverback on the tracks, don't wanna test my skills. This is where it sinks in and all makes sense. The grass is napalm on my side of the fence. Stage so intense till I'm losing my voice. You will acknowledge me, I won't give you a choice. Enemies hating hard, they fueling the fire. Don't come fucking with T unless you ready to retire. Toe tag city in this bitch, no pity on these tricks. Real gritty, leave you in an itty bitty ditch. Got a target on me, pull out and blast it. Cause I see you again, you in a casket. Told you if you want war, you can have it. Seek and destroy, I'm a motherfucking savage. Damage will be done, that's how shit is. Egos get crushed when I handle my biz. I'm a beast, I'm ferocious, half man, half monster. Stomping the shit out of these fucking imposters. I'm King Kong crazy, on the mic I go ape shit. Bananas on stage and these lames can't replace it. Beating on my chest, I'm at the top of the hill. Silverback on the tracks, don't wanna test my skills. I'm King Kong crazy, on the mic I go ape shit. Bananas on stage and these lames can't replace it. Beating on my chest, I'm at the top of the hill. Silverback on the tracks, don't wanna test my skills. I suggest you back up, cause it's my turn. I'm beating on my chest and I'm about to go berserk. I suggest you back up, cause it's my turn. I'm beating on my chest and I'm about to go berserk. I suggest you back up, cause it's my turn. I'm beating on my chest and I'm about to go berserk. I suggest you back up, cause it's my turn. I'm beating on my chest and I'm about to go berserk. It's time to let it loose, mask on, flame out. Flowing like a chainsaw, shredding all doubts. Adrenaline starts rushing when my name gets announced. If your favorite rapper's falling off, blame in-house. This ain't a TC, flip this lady lost his mind. Can't lose what you never had, you pussies out of time. Don't wanna with me, bitch, I'll break it down. Catch you slipping, slit your throat, and you won't hear a sound. Assassin style, you getting executed. Be sure you understand the beast before you step into it. I'm the next to do it, so get the flexing stupid. You wanna test me, do it, I'll leave you oozing fluid. You don't listen to the warning, you will get mangled. Grab the slack on the mic cord, you will get strangled. Get your guts untangled, I'm standing my ground. Fuck what you thought, I'm the sickest around. I'm King Kong crazy, on the mic I go ape shit. Bananas on stage and these lames can't replace it. Beating on my chest, I'm at the top of the hill. Silverback on the tracks, don't wanna test my skills. I'm King Kong crazy, on the mic I go ape shit. Bananas on stage and these lames can't replace it. Beating on my chest, I'm at the top of the hill. Silverback on the tracks, don't wanna test my skills.
I never fucked anybody over in my life. Didn't have it coming. All I have in this world is my balls, my word, and I don't break them. You understand?
I'm the K to the I to the double LA. What you pussy motherfuckers got some shit to say? Got these rhymes to spray, leave you shaking and shook. It's just a hook from my book, will have your whole team took. Like a rook motherfucker, but you playing a pawn. About to take a copy figure, so proof be gone. This ain't just a song, this is lyrical war. So when I'm spitting what is written, go and die you fucking whore. Got a body counting store, we can seize by the masses. Stack them up in the pile, burn them down to the ashes. No free passes when my mind is on attack. Cause the underground's a stake, so I'm taking it back. Back to the rap that's addictive like crack. Back to the rap that don't need a dance or snap. Back to the rap that be sick of the sick. And I ain't backing down till every single hater split.
We don't quit and we ain't backing down. Fuck you haters talking shit, you get smacked around. You can ask around, yo, we clap them rounds. Take them to war for the underground. We don't quit and we ain't backing down. Fuck you haters talking shit, you get smacked around. You can ask around, yo, we clap them rounds. Take them to war for the underground. I'ma bang at this game till the change it flips. And when you looking for that flame, ice as hot as it gets. And Killer got that grip, this is not an assist. Assassins in the mist, got the game in a twist. Bitch, you out of luck, yo, you lames as fuck. TC and Killer hit the spot, you pussies better duck. It's IHP and that Deuce click. You gon' get your skull split, trying to say something slick. 8 shots with the pump, turn your body to liquid. Put it under your chin and watch it get lifted. Sick shit and we spit it so gifted that every time we speak, yo, the game gets shifted. Listen, you don't wanna come up missing. I'ma keep stabbing till your ass stops twitching. Your boy TC's on a motherfucking mission. Seek and destroy all competition. We don't quit and we ain't backing down. Fuck you haters talking shit, you get smacked around. You can ask around, yo, we clap them rounds. Take them to war for the underground. We don't quit and we ain't backing down. Fuck you haters talking shit, you get smacked around. You can ask around, yo, we clap them rounds. Take them to war for the underground.
Right, you stupid fuck! Look at you now! I buried this cockroach!
This is all out war, total chaos in effect. With your homie fucking killing that we murdered the set. Vinny hater motherfuckers trying to step to the best. Put a slug in your chest, now go be dead like the rest. How you gonna test me? My craft's been mastered. Take your hate and disgust and fucking choke on it bastard. Me and TC here to spread the infection. Take it in for inspection, go insane for reflection. Ain't no protection when we slap in your head with the pipe up the shed till you're bloody and dead. Fuck what you said, I be a beast like a monster. Taking over the game, king killers go conquer. We don't quit and we ain't backing down. Fuck you haters talking shit, you get smacked around. You can ask around, yo we clap them rounds. Take them to war for the underground. We don't quit and we ain't backing down. Fuck you haters talking shit, you get smacked around. You can ask around, yo we clap them rounds. Take them to war for the underground.
Say good night to the bad guy.
This is for my people stuck on the grind and they feeling like it's hopeless, losing their mind. This is for my people that be feeling the struggle and they tired as hell and still working the double. This is for my people giving all that they got and they busting ass just to try to get a shot. This is for my people that can see past the mask and understand it keeps the snakes out my path. Why you say what you say, why you do what you do, why you judging everybody, walk a mile in his shoes. Life's never easy, these is hard times, and music is life, that's why I'm kicking hard rhymes. I keep it underground, that's where my people's at, and they feeling the struggle, so I keep the mask. It lets them know that I keep them on the same level. Through the miracle of birth, we are all special. Gladly take a pic, freeze this moment in time, it's more yours than mine. Let me crawl in your mind, minimum wage for 3 days doesn't cut it, so a doctor's appointment don't fit in your budget. My people's is hurting, do whatever it takes. One thing's for certain, they ain't never been fakes. My people's is real, we all make mistakes. Yo, it is what it is, fam, it's part of the breaks. This is for my people stuck on the grind and they feeling like it's hopeless, losing their mind. This is for my people that be feeling the struggle and they tired as hell and still working the double. This is for my people giving all that they got and they busting ass just to try to get a shot. This is for my people that can see past the mask and understand it keeps the snakes out my path. Sweating like a hostage, making someone else rich, and you get your paycheck and you're further in a ditch.
This and every episode of the Beard Speaks is brought to you by Beard Love. Visit mybeardlove.com if you got a smooth baby face and watch that shit change into a rugged, mean, and handsome man face. Get your fucking baby mug out of here. Beard Love. As well as 7dimension720.com. Are you a recovering opiate addict? Do you have a need for CBD to treat anxiety or aches and pains? Then get your ass on over to 7dimension720.com, the internet's hub for all things kratom, e-liquids, and CBD, as well as 7dimension720.com's proprietary kratom blend, Sludge. Get your ass some. 7dimension720.com. We up in this motherfucker, and people think they got one over on the Chuck again. Guess what, motherfuckers? Nobody cares. The Beard speaks whenever he wants.
Oh, come on, he's a miserable cocksucker fucking asshole. You hate him, admit it.
What up, heads? You know what it is. You know what it does. Fuck the fanfare. Fuck the pomp. Fuck the circumstance. For one reason or another, I'm not hearing myself. Hold on one second. Let me, I know y'all can hear me, because I see you going off. There we go. I can hear myself just fine now. That's helpful. How do I sound out there? Am I all fucked up? Because I might be. I don't know. Whatever. As long as I keep seeing the green fucking thing go back and forth. What up, heads? You here for the beard? It's Wednesday. I'm all disconfuculated today. Lots of things going on. Lots of balls in the air. And I don't mean the balls that fall upon your mom's face. We got lots of events, lots of things creeping down the pipeline that are going to be here before we know it. And a lot of surprises for the heads, people out there. Oh, look at that. I got that chat turned off. Let's fix that. Bam! Look at that. Don't say the chat never helped me out. Speaking of the chat, what up to everybody? Whether you like me or not, that's in this motherfucker chat. Let me see some flame emojis. If you a beard supporter, if you are an other, drop a dookie emoji. Because that's exactly what you are, is fucking doo-doo. We are here live from the headquarters in Fall River, Massachusetts. My name is Chuck Reeves. I am the most hated of the most hated. They call me the East Coast Beast Host. Salute and flame emojis back to you, all the true fans, all the people that look forward to the broadcast every day. And a big fuck you and lick my taint to anybody in this motherfucker representing Jugga anything, any fan clubs, any televised fucking methadone naps. If you represent any of those things, any whack rappers, if you represent any of those things and you coming around here to represent that, then fuck off to you. I'm going to have to fucking let somebody start swinging the band hammer tonight. I'm already seeing the chat has become an overwhelmingly shit place. Look, we got 75 people tuned in right now, which is 7 times the amount of people that watched live when I was over there on the Tales from the Lotus podcast the other day. I made a stop in there after those guys said that they didn't know who Axe was, and I felt the personal responsibility to inform them, but then it turned into me roundly roasting a fat person and then checking out and then letting him talk about me for an hour and 45 fucking minutes. And then I think the follow-up show was all about the show after that. So I'm glad I gave you heads a bunch of shit to talk about. We're going to get to that probably first. But, as always, we got to talk about some other stuff. We got Total Chaos. Motherfucker repping Pittsburgh by way of Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to talk to him. I'm going to be giving him a call on the Skype machine in about 15 minutes. All tonight's pre-show music was from Total Chaos's Welcome to the Wood Chipper, I think, is the name of it, actually. Hold on, let me find out. I like that shit. I think I actually have that wrong. I have the wrong title. I have to look it up on my phone because I'm an asshole. See, I'm completely unprepared tonight. It's a fucking Wednesday. But he will be coming on. I'm excited about that. Yeah, the Wood Chipper Chronicles. See? You see how I got confused? Tales from the Wood Chipper Chronicles. You could download that whole project. I'm going to be dropping the link to that in the chat while he's on here. And I'll be dropping that shit in the description below. Make sure you go over there. It's available on Daft Piff. It's available on Google Play. It's available on iTunes. I like it. It's real hard. Like, you know how I dig my hip-hop music. I dig my hip-hop music. So, we might as well talk about whatever, because I know a lot of people want to hear what I have to say about whatever the fuck is going on. And this is where the friends and enemies section comes in. In tonight's fucking title, it says friends and enemies in that motherfucker. So, like I said, the other morning, I go on Tales from the Lotus with Lockside, the dude with the glasses, and the other dude with the glasses. Nobody fell asleep for a change. They had a guest on whose name is Cemetery High. Good dude. Excellent individual. Didn't get to talk a whole lot. I kept trying to drive the conversation back to that dude and back to his shit. So, during this course or whatever, I get told, oh, there's another plot twist. Ha 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 ha. Motherfucker laughing like he got fucking hot dogs stuck in his throat. And I'm like, at this point, fam, you and your fucking chromosomal fucking deficient sped bus, like shallow edge of the gene pool ass crew has been trying to destroy me for the past 18 months. And you've literally been able to do nothing to affect my podcast, to affect my viewership, to affect my increasing popularity, to affect my fucking live show bookings, or my income when it comes to those aspects. So I'm thinking to myself, geez, what these guys do? They get baby pictures of me? Did they get an ex-girlfriend or my ex-wife to say some crazy shit on their behalf? No. Apparently, and it was through messages I got from people asking me what I thought, previous guest of this show, Will Hayden, a.k.a. PJB's Gopher, is apparently Team CPN now. After months and months of coming over here and saying like 4 words through eyes that are completely shut. Now, yeah, I used to let Will come on the show. And it was more frequent at one point because I thought it was kind of funny to have this dude on the show, given certain aspects. But we never did business other than that. And I've only actually met Will one time at the Gathering of the Juggalos, well before I had a fucking internet YouTube show. So the idea that people were asking me about my friend, about why I'm losing people that are on my team, let me explain to y'all what a friend is. A friend is somebody, a teammate is someone who you do things with, who you know in the real world, who perhaps you exchange pleasantries with more than once a week. Maybe somebody you actually have met. People like Replicon, for example, even though I have only met them a few times, I consider those guys my friends and teammates because we make plays together. If we don't make plays together, you were never on my team. Guys like Jake from Beard Love, Leroy Jenkins from 7thDimension720.com, those people are teammates. All right? Some stronger than others, those bonds being stronger than others. My homeboy Adam, that's a friend and a teammate. Buckshot, I consider that to be one of my fucking friends. But if you're literally a dude who only hosts when Project Born is around, and even not every time Project Born is around, which we'll talk about here in a few, if you're a dude who we never broke bread, we never made no deals, we never made no money together, we ain't ever shared a stage, you ain't my friend, fam. And you can go fuck with whoever you want. I don't care. But obviously, if you're going to try to claim that you were an inner circle member or you know things about me, you better. Because besides the inbox full of messages from Closed-Eyed McGee asking me whether or not I'm going to have a fucking show tonight, I didn't talk to that dude much at all. Besides to extract information out of his fat, close-eyed ass. All right. I knew, like weeks, months, years ago, who Will Hayden was. All right. And he's literally a guy that posts the same hashtags over and over again to literally no reactions on Facebook. I've gotten more reactions on my Facebook today than Will Hayden's gotten on his in the months of June, July, and August combined. Do not take someone who got under the ball sack of an underground group to the point where he could pretend to be a host when they fucking went places. Don't ever compare him to me. Don't ever compare someone like that to the people on my team. Because the people on my team are out there doing shit. The people I talk about over here are signing deals, going on national tours. They're fucking doing shit. The people motherfuckers like him want to talk about aren't doing nothing except for standing on the side of the road waiting for someone else to pick them up and take them further along towards success. The Beard Speaks is not a fucking short bus, and Chuck Reeves is not a short bus driver. If you come around here, if you act friendly to the show, if you are a frequent guest, then do it for the right reasons. Do it because you truly are interested in the Beard Speaks as a media program. Do it because you believe in the things and virtues that I'm over here trying to spout. Don't be over here trying to coat ride or riding coattails or nut riding only to get mad when I stop having you on my fucking show because you drink too much, get this fucking close to the camera, and don't say nothing for an hour and 45 minutes. The guys from Tales from the Lotus podcast are not my friends. I don't even consider them fucking, like, equals in some degree. And, I mean, I can show you people that, because you can probably take a 4-hour Tales from the Lotus pod fucking broadcast, and if you edited out all the fucking dead, stupid air, and shit you can't understand, and grandma's sitting next to me, you'd probably get about 4 fucking minutes. My show is not dead fucking air. How is it you got 5 dudes online and it took me and Fat Boy to get any kind of like real action going on over there? There are broadcasters in this business, and y'all ain't them. That's a fan show. I don't need to fucking hashtag, like, it's the Beard Speaks hashtag. That's the hashtag. The Beard Speaks has been the fucking hashtag for, I don't know, longer than a year. Okay? So if you got to change the hashtag after your show from Juggernauty to Dark Carnival Network to YouTube Juggalo Community to fucking whatever the fuck to Suck a Dick to hashtag bitch got stung by all the bees. If you got to do those things to try to like catch a wave, then me and you and me ain't the same. I'm over here making my own wave. And all I see is dudes paddling out on their little boards trying to catch my wave. So if that's your intent, if you over here and you trying to be friendly with me, and your intent is to ride my wave, trust me, I fucking see through it. And I haven't had that fucking driver on the show since he got accused of stealing all that money. And all I did was try to throw him some fucking defense so motherfuckers didn't burn him alive. Like, straight the fuck up. Make a wave of your own, fam. Do something that people notice, like me. Because that's what we're going to talk about, too. We're going to talk about enemies right quick. Because everybody and their mama want to be my enemy right now. All you 17%ers, all you rubies, all you JJs, you are fucking, your balls are like, your scrotum's all tight and your nuts are all swollen. You're rock hard to try to be my enemy. And let me tell you, ain't a single one of you motherfuckers out there is someone I would consider my enemy. You either a fan, you were used to be a fan, or you a fan who ain't realized they a fan yet. Because number one, just like friends, I got to have had to have met you for you to be my enemy. And most of you motherfuckers, nay, all of you motherfuckers, hiding behind YouTube screen names, dudes I've never been in the same building with who want to fucking run their mouths and fucking, like, call me out for whatever the fuck. Unless your name is Joe Bruce, Rob Bruce, or Shaggy 2 Dope, you ain't got a lot of fucking room calling me out for shit. Because I ain't never said nothing about any of you fucking retards. Y'all can really be mad. I don't care. My success and failure is not tied to the success or failure of anything else. My success and failure is based on the content of what I put on my show, the shit I put on the internet, the events I put out, and all the other stuff I do that you fucking heads never hear a peep about. If I say Psychopathic Records is getting ready to file bankruptcy, it's not because I believe if Psychopathic Records files for bankruptcy that I'm going to become more successful. The only reason I say that Psychopathic is going to file for bankruptcy is because it's the fucking truth. And when it happens, I would like people to be able to say, damn, Chuck tried to warn us of this. Because albeit we might roast some people, we might make fun and poke jokes at the clown's expense. My number one priority in this motherfucker is the underground. The fact that the underground as a whole is what I give a fuck about is why I get fucking respect from artists. Not just M&E artists, but a lot of the independent artists that are out there making their own waves understand, appreciate, and respect what I'm trying to do. If you're a fucking upcoming underground artist and you're giving CPN money to try to, catch a wave with him, I think you're barking up the wrong tree. Because Sunday morning, he made it very fucking clear that the only act that he gives a fuck about is Insane Clown Posse. And at this point, that's what the fucking arguments become. When I started this show, I said Joe Bruce could end all the bullshit by just coming out and saying, I don't give a fuck what any of y'all think. I'm doing this because I'm the fucking Duke of the Wicked, case closed. And you know what? Just like the Charlie Sheen excuse, I would have taken the I'm the Duke of the Wicked excuse and been like, fuck it, he's the Duke. He said it. He's going to do what he wants. But that's not what it is. They're trying to sell you that they're doing everything in the best interest of the underground and the best interest of the juggalos. And that's not what's happening. So if you're strictly in this because you like ICP, then yeah, we're not the same. I like underground. I like having a place to exist underground. And that is the priorities on the fucking Beard Speaks. If your priority is to make sure you get PJB gigs, you're not the same as me. Because you tied to one artist, fam. Like, I do a cornucopia of shit. A lot of it being with Magic Ninja, but far more of it not being with Magic Ninja. So look who you're looking at. Because this show, this program, if your existence is any way tied to ICP in a way where you don't think your fandom for underground music exists except for with ICP, this ain't the fucking show for you. I never fucking said it was. This is for underground music fans, which includes juggalos. So if you a juggalo, come on over here. But if you a 17% Ruby JJ piece of shit, you ain't gonna like what you hear. And the sooner you people get that through your head, the better. Because it ain't changing. There's too much good shit going on to be dealing with fucking bullshit. Cracker ass crackers. Fucking white people. Look at that. I got 95 people watching right now. If you're new to the show, make sure you're traveling on over to my regular primary YouTube account over at Chuck Reeves. Fucking Beast Toast Beard or whatever the fuck it is. I'm sure there's links someplace. And then make sure you're liking and subscribing right here to the Replicon Radio YouTube. I mean, there's a couple of dudes out there that are really thinking the dude whose primary primary fucking care is ICP is going to give a fuck about their career. That's the same thing as the dudes that talked shit about fucking, like, what kind of a fucking, we got a guest coming, and we'll talk about the other things while the guest is here, but what kind of fucking drunk pussy motherfucker do you have to be? Like, how much of a fucking non-functioning, fucking alcoholic, fucking non-circumcised cock do you have to be to literally have a motherfucker call you Chuck Jr. for 7 months? Right? 7 months. 7 months. 7. He called you Chuck Jr. for 7 months, and now you're his bestie. I'm really wondering how much money they paid you, fam. Like, what kind of deal did they make with you? Because at this point, Will, you can't even get your own gigs when PJB's on the bill. You're not even hosting Lights Out. I thought you were. You were talking mad shit. You were talking mad shit. Like you were hosting that Lights Out gig. Motherfucker, you work in PJB's merch booth. You got big enough titties to be the most fantastic merch girl in Detroit. Fucking Chuck Jr. I guess being a fucking terrible guest on this show is enough for you to be a fucking manager for somebody. Yo, I see the games and y'all can keep playing them because you're playing with yourselves. Not one of you motherfuckers has the reach or wherewithal to seriously affect anything I do. Don't kiss my fucking ass, idiot. Yeah, I don't care about the 50 dislikes. I always get mad dislikes. This is the Juggernaut. I see fucking Yaya the Nobody and fucking, I'm sure Gutterball's in here watching, and I'm sure they brought the fucking 15 fake accounts they roll with. Like, I'm not worried about it. Your people's, like, the few people that really dislike me are loud. That's fine. But I'm still going to Shaggy. I'm still going to Jay when he comes to fucking Worcester. I'm still going to do that. I'm still going to be in fucking Kokomo, Indiana next week. We might as well talk about that for a second. That Attack of the Ninjas pre-party. Like, we still doing that. My name's still on that flyer. Certain people didn't want my fucking name on that flyer. Certain fucking meetings happened. I know there's at least one motherfucker named fucking Rob Bruce who did everything he could think of in his fucking power to get me removed from that fucking flyer. But guess what, bitch? I'm still on that motherfucker. I'm still right up there on top. $10 fucking. MNEstore.com. Go get them. Exclusive. There's inside bathrooms at my events. There's inside bathrooms. We're not going to have the event by the porta potties. We're going to have it in a building where they have running fucking water and indoor plumbing. Look at that, I didn't even turn my mic on. Look at that, I didn't turn my mic on. Y'all got me fucked up. Craziness. I told y'all I'm just going to start muting the mic and not turning it back on. When I have something real vile to say, y'all can go back and read my fucking lips. Because seriously, man, Will Hayden... mother's dick. So you get the beginning and you get the end, and you can fill in the fucking rest. Go ahead. What am I scared of? I'm not scared. I got shows next week. Like I said, I got shows in October. Got shows coming. Announcements for November. I'm booked till next year. But when it comes to friends and enemies, make it clear that you at least know me enough to be one of those things before you go declaring yourself that. Because if you don't meet the minimum basic requirements to be my friend or my enemy, then you aren't. You're just a fan or a butthurt fucking observer. And if you're a fan or a butthurt fucking observer, you should act like a fan or a butthurt fucking supporter. For real. Fandom is fucking fickle. Like, fandom's fickle. I might say something today that you love, and tomorrow I'm gonna say something that you fucking hate. But if you understand that everything I fucking say here comes from an honest place, then I shouldn't have any fucking enemies. Be careful. Be careful what you declaring and why. We gonna make this phone call now. We gonna get out of the dumb shit, and we gonna make this phone call to the homeboy, TC Black, aka Total Chaos. We gonna try to get homeboy dialed up via the Skype machine. What you declaring and why? I think we're getting some feedback. You might need to turn me down a hair. Yes, the dumb shit. We're gonna make this phone call to the... Uh-oh. Are you there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you, however.
I'm trying to. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
No sweat, my dude. We are here with the Skype machine. People think I'm over here freaking out. And it's like, nah, fam. I'm just speaking in a proper fucking stern tone.
Well, sometimes you got to get your point across one way or another. You know what I mean?
Like, you ever had a crazy motherfucker that you never met just been like, oh, that's my enemy? Bitch. I don't know you.
Comes with the territory.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Yeah, it happens.
I still ain't got you on screen, my dude. Is there perhaps a button that looks like a camera? A little circular one? Is it lit up?
Fine.
I don't know. Because for whatever reason, it was working fine earlier. I had you up and going. Let me give you a call back in 1 second. Let me try this again. Make sure you're all plugged in. Make sure you're all good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. We're going to try it again. Let's hit that button. Let's see what's good. I'd like to get video with my dude, Total Chaos. You there? Oh, something's loading. There we fucking go.
Y'all see me? What up, bro?
Total Chaos in the motherfucking house. Hold on, let me make you big. This is me and my dicked up fucking situation. But yeah, man, you were one of the people that had hit me up in the inbox asking what I thought about certain things, and I was like, damn, fam, how am I supposed to feel? I don't know that, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It just
all right, we lost you again. What the fuck happened? I lost you again. What the fuck?
I'm still showing up on mine.
Yeah,
cameras on and everything.
I'm confused as to why it keeps wanting to drop you out. Let me try this one more time. I'm real sorry, man.
It's all good.
We gonna get this fucking right. I know the haters are loving this. But hey, the overall quality of this call was fucking awful. That shit gets a 1 star. Not now, homie. All right, let's try this again. We're gonna do this. And however it comes up, we'll leave it at that. It's loading, it's loading, it's loading. And I got you. Fan-fucking-tastic. I'm not going to touch it. I'm afraid of what would happen if I touched it. There we go. We are in fucking business. My boy Total Chaos is hitting the bowl. Do me a favor, heads in the chat. If you were here for that pre-show and you were digging that music, drop mad flame emojis in this piece. All that pre-show music coming from this dude's latest release, The Wood Chipper Chronicles, available iTunes, Google Play, Dat Piff, if you a broke motherfucker. So, it's a mixtape. This ain't so much an album as a mixtape. Is that how you would describe it?
Yeah, I'm just, I had to take a break from everything for family reasons, so I just figured I'd throw something together, you know, like give it to the fans for free, let them know I'm still here, I'm still doing my thing, and I got some new shit in the works. I'm gonna be working on an LP here shortly, so just something to, you know, get my name back in there, let people know I'm still here, or let people know that I am here who ain't heard of me yet.
Yeah, you're fairly new to my purview. We had played some tracks of yours previously on the show. Your track, I Know You Love My Pain, is actually one of the standouts, in my opinion, and something I enjoy the shit out of. Your production has a very specific sound to it.
Yeah.
And your company's called IHP, In-House Productions. Do you do that shit yourself, or do you have producers that do it as well? Are you a multifaceted artist?
I have a few people that I go to make sure my stuff's mixed right. I've been doing this stuff a while, so I know how I want my voice to sound, and if it's not right, then I make it right. And you know, when I start working with new engineers and stuff like that, I make sure to, you know, I'm sitting right there next to them. You know what I mean? Like, this has to be moved here. This has to sound like this, and they get to know how I work real quick. So, you know what I mean? The next time I go back there, it's like a freaking machine. You know what I mean? That's how I like.
So who did the beats on this project mostly?
Are
they lifted beats?
These beats are all downloaded. Like I said, it's a mixtape. I didn't want to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm giving it.
None of them are like industry beats. None of them are recognizable industry beats.
Right.
At least not to me.
One of them actually, for my people, is a beat that I actually bought from my homeboy Oblivious from Chicago. I've had that beat for a while. The song I actually had done a while ago, and it was just something that I was performing live strictly. Like, that was the only way you could hear it for a while, and then I decided to add it into the mixtape because it rounds out the mixtape. It's a nice ending to it and everything like that. So
well, you definitely sound like you have your sound like decided upon. I know a lot of artists on the come up have a hard time figuring out what their direction is going to be artistically. You live in Pittsburgh now,
right? But
you're from the Chi.
Correct.
Where are you from in Chicago, my dude, if you don't mind me asking? I used to live in a place called Great Lakes, and I did a lot of my early 20s walking late at night through streets in Caprini Green that I had no fucking business being on.
Yeah, that's dangerous, my man. I was on the southwest side, right on the outskirts, right outside of like O'Hare.
All right.
Like, I could see the Sears Tower when I walked outside my house.
All right.
A lot of people.
So you had L train access, and you had.
Yeah, I was straight off of 55, man. You know what I mean. I hit Lakeshore Drive in 15 minutes off of 55 from my crib. So
yeah, when I was in my like 18, 19, 20-year-old range, It was all about taking the train down from Great Lakes to Chicago and partying in the fucking freezing cold and then leaving the fucking bar and sobering up immediately due to that lake wind. And I don't think I'd ever move my ass back there, especially with the way shit's going now. When did you move to Pittsburgh, and how much of a connection do you still have back to the war zone that they call Chirac these days?
I've been in Pittsburgh for about 3 years now. Better family situation and stuff like that. All my family's out here. I was actually born out here and moved to Chicago when I was like 6 months old. So like Chicago's all I know. Like it's home. It will always be home. But like raising a family is not really. It's not really ideal out there. So.
Oh shit, no.
Yeah, they get wild out there when it's hot. You know what I mean? And people like it pops up all over the news every year, and everyone's like, you know, Chicago. It's like this happens every year, and it's been happening.
Gun violence is not a new thing in Chicago. What's a new thing is everybody got camera phones. That's the fucking new thing. Because I remember, 98 at Navy Pier, noontime, 4th of July, watching a dude get smoked on the fucking pier, just because it was 110 fucking degrees. That's why he got smoked. It wasn't even anything serious. You just get hot. You get a bunch of people that are super agitated, and then you get a place like Navy Pier where it's just cramped, and somebody got some shoes stepped on, and somebody got smoked that day. And it's not a new thing in Chicago for sure.
Nah. Yeah, it's if you're not from the area, it's hard to understand. You know what I mean? Like if you don't see all that, there's, you know, like a lot of major cities around the country, they have like probably like a handful of major gangs, and then a bunch of like littler sub gangs off of that. And Chicago has hundreds of major gangs, and then they spread into those suburbs, like the quote-unquote suburbs. Great Lakes and North Chicago were supposedly suburb, but you drive through that motherfucker and you tell me that's suburb. Like that's not suburb, homie. That's slum. I know a lot of people's up north too. Man, like I've done a ton of shows out there. I was in Schaumburg probably 10 years ago with this dude I used to work with, and I was picking up some trees, and he had got robbed by one of his neighbors, and like this dude walks down in his basement just loading his shotgun, ready to go shoot the people that are literally right across the cul-de-sac from where we're sitting. And I was like, yo, just give us 10 minutes to get this sack. Be out your way.
Yeah, let us leave, man. Like, you don't even want to be around for that shit. You don't want to be witness to none of that. Like, there's been a long history of what happened, you know, with the original buildings that later became the Caprini Green, the fucking snipers, you know, all that shit in the 90s was a real concern. Like, if you were white, this is actually a weird story. And when I heard you from Chicago, it immediately thought, one night, going to a rave in some warehouse down by Comiskey, we got lost. Me and two of my buddies. And we walk in. So my homie's like, yo, I'm going to go ask dude over here who's obviously on the trap for directions. So he goes over, says to this dude, hey, we're looking for such and such place. Could you help us? And the dude goes, yeah, that shit's about an ass beating away. Then hit my friend with a fucking brick and took off running. And we're standing there like, what just happened? That wasn't even. It was not a showdown. It should not have ended the way it did. But strictly just dirt going on, just straight dirt going on in certain parts of that fucking city. But I used to go spend dollars at the Admiral Theater, if you know what I'm talking about. So you're in Pittsburgh now.
Yep.
You out there grinding? You got the mixtape out? You been doing shows?
I'm trying, man. The area mat's kind of slow for shows. There's a great venue, literally 5 minutes down the street from me, but the guy is he knows nothing about the underground at all. and he refuses to do like pay to play, which I kind of respect, but at the same time, it kind of makes it hard to get shows in your area, especially when he's a nonprofit. So you know what I mean. If he throws a show, he's got to know that he's gonna sell tickets and all this shit. So I'm trying to get connected like deeper into the city and stuff like that. You know, I'm grinding. I got peoples all over the country though. So
yeah, you got a good product, man.
Where I'm at isn't really important. So
I get submissions a bunch, obviously, and one of the things that even made me think that it was possible to have you on is the fact that I like your product. Sometimes from Chicago, you get one of two things. You get either I got the blicky with the sticky, or you get Common and, you know, fucking the overly conscious dudes. So there's really there's extreme polar opposites going on in Chicago with the trap movement and then with your conscious rap movement. You know, even with Kanye and Donda's House and all that shit, even some of that can be considered that higher end movement. And your art at this moment, what I'm sensing is it's got a little bit of both in it. You do have the hard side, and you also have that introspection and that you know, I'm speaking on it not because I like seeing it, but because I saw it.
Right.
You feel me?
Well, my whole thing, like, I'm an artist. You know what I mean? I'm not a rapper. I'm not, you know, this, that, you know what I mean? I'm an artist. And I mentally am entrenched in the underground, like, heavily. It's, like, the only rap I listen to that's any kind of new is underground. All of it. I don't listen to anything that's mainstream, that fucking repetitive ass fucking shit that ain't got no heart behind it. Like I can't get into it because it doesn't reach me mentally. And if you're not reaching me mentally, man, I'm not even gonna bother listening. It ain't about the beats for me, it's about the lyrics. So, you know what I mean? If you ain't speaking to me, I'm not listening. And
there was a point in time where all rap could have been considered underground and was considered underground. I see that you have a Pac poster behind you. And I know, I know that there are young kids out there probably tuned in listening to this who might consider someone like Pac, someone like Big, to be a pop musician, commercial musician because of the commercial success they had.
No, underground is a mentality.
I like you, man. I like you, man.
My best definition of this is DMX. I don't care how many.
He went platinum twice in a year. He went platinum twice in a year on a bet.
He dropped 2 #1 albums in 1
year on a bet.
But this man's mentality never switched to being about money. I'm selling this. I'm doing this. You know what I mean?
Even when he had money, he wasn't the one to go out. He still rocked a regular ass chain, like from fucking Ace fucking Hardware, like he was Tretch. Like he spent his money, like he had money and he spent it on ignorant shit. But it was never about that for him.
Right. He's living his life, man. Like just the way he stayed in his lane. He stayed true to who he was. Who at the end of his career, he was the same person as at the beginning.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You can put on his first disc or his last and still have the same mentality coming through the speakers at you. And that's underground.
I think being underground is a choice. Like straight up. You know what I'm saying? You said mentality. I think that's a good word for it. It's a choice. Because there's people who perform in an underground capacity, but it's not because they're underground people, it's because they're unsuccessful.
Well, there's people that are underground because they choose to be, and there's people that are underground because they have to be. You know what I mean?
Nail, meet, hammer. You hit that shit. Exactly. Like, somebody like Hobson, in my opinion, because feel how you want about his music, I never said he wasn't a good rapper, but that was someone who operated amongst the underground, not because he was one of us, but because he knew that if he got enough of us fooled, he could move to the next thing, which is what he
Well,
did.
there's quite a few people that have used the underground as a stepping stone to get where they were really going. Some people, told us that's what they were doing, and some people didn't.
Now, so this is actually a very good conversation. So, if I say to you, Kendrick Lamar, is he underground? Pulitzer Prize Kenny, mind you, is he underground?
Honestly, I would be ignorant if I answered that question.
Okay.
I've never listened.
Because he's got a lot of commercial success, obviously, a lot of critical success at the moment. He fucking he did all the music for Black Panther. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that dude is the pinnacle of what you would consider mainstream. But I met K-Dot when it was K-Dot, and he was opening as the hype man for J-Rock on the Tech 9 tour. Well, I know J-Rock is not a pop musician. That's an underground dude, and TDE is an underground label.
Right.
That's what I mean. Level of success shouldn't be a factor most of the time when you talk about who's underground. I gotta say, Kendrick's keeping it true to who he is for fucking sure, and his whole team.
I mean, I'd have to take your word on it because, like I said, like because of his mainstream success and the way things are these days, like I'm just like anyone, man. It's hard for me to reach out and check for a new artist. You know what I mean? Especially being one, because I'm busy trying to do my thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can't.
You don't want to hear something and have that influence what you're doing, either
Right.
positive or negatively. Currently, DJ Clay has gone completely dark on all his social medias, so he can focus and get his next one done without any
Right.
outside distraction, so to speak. And that's the way you got to be sometimes, for sure.
Right, touring with Clay twice, that doesn't surprise me. That's what he's doing. It's a smart move. You know what I mean? You get everybody else's life out of your face. You know what I mean? Like, you turn on Facebook, you're seeing everybody else's life, what they're doing. You know what I mean? And it's honestly like when you're in grind mode and you're working on a project, sitting there on Facebook, man, every second you're sitting there looking at everybody else's life, you're wasting your time.
I've been getting more and more conscious of that shit every fucking day.
Yeah, it's hard.
The last few days, I've been sitting here playing a lot of Fortnite, and every time I do it, I'm like, man, why you keep doing that? Because you're just wasting time. It's the same sort of thing. I've really had to make a conscious effort. I haven't been doing very good at it, but I need to stop engaging with people that I don't know. Straight the fuck up.
Yeah, it's hard. You know what I mean? Especially when you don't know, what angle they're coming at you from. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to be skeptical of everybody, and being in that type of mainframe might put you off from somebody that's really trying to help. You know what I mean? Or really trying to, progress your situation as well as theirs. So it's a fine line you got to walk. You know what I mean? You got to be approachable, but at the same time, you got to know when to be able to keep your distance from people and shut down. So, you know what I mean? You can do your own thing and handle your business.
Well, I think we all deal with some form of hate in some degree. And, I mean, just fucking statistically, if you have 100 comments, 10 of them are going to be bad. So if you focus on that 10%, like, what are you fucking doing? And, I mean, at some degree, it's, well, they still talking about you. One way or another.
I love haters, man. They give me shit about.
There's a lot of people who hate Cardi B, but she sold a shitload of records. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to say that she's a good artist, but what I'm going to say is, obviously, haters don't really have much, they don't dictate anything. Unless you truly do something that's worth hating.
There's an artist in Chicago, he put out a song called Haters, and one of my favorite lines ever is from that song, and he says, haters keep your name buzzing harder than your fans do. Now look at your chat room before this interview started. I haven't seen it. I don't know if they're still in there or not, but
oh yeah, we still got 70 people.
All your favorite haters were in there. You know what I mean? Your favorite haters were in your chat. You know what I mean?
It's funny you say that. There's a movie called Private Parts about the life of Howard Stern. And when he got his first gig in D.C., they were about to fire him because a sponsor dropped. And the guy said, wait a minute, the ratings just came in, and he was number one. And then it said, we asked people who liked him, how long they watch, and they watch for like 10 minutes at a time. And why? Well, we want to see what he's going to say. And then people who disliked him tuned in for like double that amount of time every day for the same amount of for the same fucking reason. You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense.
And like I said, I say a lot of shit people don't like, but I say a lot of shit people like too.
Anybody who's honest about their opinion is going to come across that. You know what I mean? You can't. Your opinion doesn't match everybody's. It doesn't matter what subject you're talking about. So you know what I mean? Like, to think that you can be somebody in your type of position where you're speaking your mind on events that are happening in the underground. You know what I mean? And if you're outspoken and you're really speaking your mind and you're staying true to yourself, you're not gonna please everybody, and that's impossible to even try.
Yeah.
You drive yourself fucking nuts.
That's something I've had to come to grips with. There's no way you're gonna win over everybody. I've had to explain that to a couple of larger artists recently. That look, man, you're not gonna the ones you ain't won over yet. You're not gonna win them over. So quit trying. Just tell them to go fuck themselves.
All you can put out your best effort, man. And if you're not putting out your best effort, then that might be the problem. Because some people can notice that shit. You know what I mean? When you're not giving your heart behind it, when it's just like something when you're doing it for a hobby or for a quick check, people understand that and they see it. You know what I mean? People, real fans of the genre, will see it. You know what I mean? You know, if an artist ain't got no heart, you know what I mean? Like, people that aren't really into hip hop like that, they'll listen to it. You know what I mean? It might be catchy, you know, turn up music, you know, that repetitive shit that's quick to learn the first time you hear it. You've heard you know the lyrics because they're repeated 35 times in 2.5 minutes. Yeah. You're still in the chat talking that shit.
Yeah. No, you know what? The fucking ABAB rhyme structure that fucking most of these dudes are exhibiting, I'm not a huge fucking fan of. Obviously, we talked about Pac. Who were some artists that maybe people wouldn't expect you to be influenced by?
Liquid Assassin.
Fucking
By my style, you'd never know it.
Fucking Mr. Toombs, man. Salute. That's the big homie. Liquid's the big homie. 42 records, straight the fuck up.
Dude, I've met him like 6 or 7 times. I open up for him anytime I can because just of...
Yeah, whenever he comes around, I gotta make an appearance. He's such a nice dude.
He's a fucking beast on stage. Like,
I wish that I could make certain people see what I see in that dude and his music, and I think that his standoffish nature, just given who he is, limits him a little bit with certain people.
Yeah,
I think if people can just look at the music's fucking fantastic.
Right, like, because I met him so many times and had like tons of conversations with him, like, he's not really standoffish. He's more of a, you know what I mean? Because he's very approachable, but you're gonna have to approach him.
But he looked mean.
You know what I mean? Have to be on the
for
right
us, he don't look mean. Like, for me and you, he don't look mean. But if you get some fucking 16-year-old kid who might believe certain things about people that are in their songs, they might look at him and be like, yo, he might really stab me. So they might,
you know what? Honestly, I wouldn't put it past the man, but I mean, he's not bad for walking up at a show telling him
that he's dope. Yeah, that he's dope. But I mean, he's a mean-looking dude, man. He's a mean-looking dude, but his energy's always good. I love seeing that dude. Last time he came around with Scum, I did Warped Tour all day, and then went to the fucking Liquid Assassin Scum show all night because I was like, fuck. I was like, I can't not go. Liquid's here. Like, that's the dude.
That dude is a fucking monster on stage. Like, honestly, like, and the way he approaches his music, like, from an artist standpoint, like, it's fucking crazy. He's got, like, probably 5 songs that if I'm getting into writing mode, definitely these songs are getting played before I grab my pen and my pad and I'm fucking getting into my zone. He's definitely got probably half of my fucking list in my head that I, you know what I mean, get in my zone with, just because of how he approaches shit. Like, it's... And you never know it listening to my style because I don't, you know what I mean? I don't do the fast stuff. Like, I throw it in there every once in a while because I'm from Chicago and I got to represent a little bit.
Yeah, Twista. Twista's that dude, man. I'll tell you, Twista's that dude when it comes to...
For me, it's do or die, though.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yes.
All right, no, but I'll say that, too. Nope, I'll give that props there as well. Like Chicago, that whole area up there got a real strong hip hop history that people sometimes forget
And
about.
we are the
Besides R. Kelly, who I still love.
Yeah.
when I lived in Chicago, R. Kelly would still occasionally work the drive-through at the Rock and Roll McDonald's downtown as a joke.
I remember that.
He used to go down there on weekends and just work the drive-through and pick up underage girls. It was the craziest shit. I wanna piss on you, pee pee pee, poo poo poo.
But yeah, like Chicago is so fucking man. There is so much talent out there that is untapped. It's ridiculous. If somebody walked up to me and handed me a large sum of money and said, "Do with what you want with your record label," I would fucking flood the gates with Chicago so quick that this industry wouldn't know what to fucking do with itself. I know that many people around the way that are fucking deserving and talented in many aspects, all forms of the art, like stage shows, writing, like production, engineering, like all of it. So many talented artists in Chicago, and it's just like we get looked over. It's like the last city to ever blow up in hip hop, and it's baffling to me, like seeing and knowing all these cats out here. It's ridiculous.
It's got to, I mean, there's certain things about the Midwest as a whole being landlocked, but I mean, I remember there was a lot of music that I got exposed to in the late 90s thanks to Chicago that I would not have been exposed to otherwise. And I'm talking about people like Brother Lynch. And Chicago as a city was one of the first places that brought Brother Lynch after like KC and shit like that. The Midwest takeover that occurred. It's a good city. It's hard. It's also not a media place. It's a money place.
Yeah.
A lot of the upper echelon shit in Chicago doesn't have to do with media. It has to do with the movement of money.
Right.
And
well,
commodities and shit.
It's hard to, you know what I mean? Because like you be in certain parts of the city and, you know, just be in awe. You know, if you're not there and this is the first time you've been there, it's like, Jesus Christ, this place is fucking beautiful. What do these people got to shoot each other about? You know what I mean? And then like you know, make a couple of lefts and a right and another left, and you're in like this.
Oh yeah, and it ends quick. It ends quick. It just
like
goes.
4 blocks over, it looks, you know what I mean, like heaven, and I'm over here, and it's like a war zone. What's going on? You know what I mean? Like keep your head straight. You know what I mean? If you make sure
2 train stops.
If your lady's there, make sure she got it tight. You know what I mean? Like all that shit. You got to be careful where you're at, what you're wearing that day. All that shit, man. I cut my teeth in the hundreds. You know what I mean? If you know anything about the wild hundreds, it's fucking nuts out there. Like I the first 6 years of being on stage and doing music, like I was probably the only white person for 30 miles. You know what I mean? But the dude I showed up there was good, and you know what I mean? Because I came with him, I was good, and I never had any problems, no issues whatsoever when I was in those areas. But it's, you know what I mean? You got to hold yourself accordingly. You got to know where
yeah, know when to keep your mouth shut, know where you at, know your role in this particular scene.
Right.
Trust me, I feel you on that shit. So what do you, besides the record, obviously everybody needs to check you out, either if it's Google Play, iTunes, Dat Piff, Total Chaos. It's called The Wood Chipper Chronicles. What is it, 17, 18 tracks, 18? 13. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
I got half the number.
I dropped it on the 13th of October, which was a Friday the 13th. So I thought it was fitting to put 13 tracks on it. So, but yeah, it's there's no skits or nothing like that. It's a nice mixture. It's not the same thing over and over and over and over again. You know what I mean? There's a nice mixture there, and I like to keep all my projects like that. Like I said, it's like I like to be, you know what I mean? I approach things from all aspects. So, you know, because I came up listening to people like Pac and, you know, real hip hop, when people like didn't open their mouth unless they had a message to say. You know what I mean? And then I'm also over here in this underground, and you know what I mean? We like to keep it wicked over here sometimes. So, you know what I mean? You get a nice mixture of everything.
Yeah, you know what? That's what when I went through it and I was adding songs to the pre-show tonight. Usually, sometimes I have issues finding enough tracks from somebody, and to be honest, I had to make a tough decision on what I was not gonna play tonight. You feel me?
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I mean it's all solid work. It all sounds professional. I mean, I know sometimes you get them fucking CDs and they sound like they were recorded in an echo chamber with some running water in the background and shit. But no, everything's clean and the content is real good, and you seem like you know what the fuck you're doing, man. So
I've been doing this for a minute. I ain't no rookie just because, you know, a lot of people ain't. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my name out there, and I'm doing everything I can, you know what I mean, to get, you know, noticed and heard and, you know, get some support and stuff like that. But just because it's a mixtape and because I didn't pay for all the beats and, you know what I mean, I'm giving it out for free doesn't mean I didn't put my heart and soul on the paper for you, you know what I mean? So every time I put something out,
free product, people shouldn't be complaining about free product anywhere. But what the product should do, and what I've heard, it should make people want to check you out more. Where can they go? Where do you want heads going? Where's your primary social medias? Let the fucking heads know.
Definitely Facebook. I'm not on Twitter or anything like that. I'm doing this strictly on Facebook right now. I'm gonna get into the Spotify here when I get this next project finished. It's gonna be released strictly on Spotify, so that's where you'll be able to get it. I will probably do a small amount of physical copies because I know people still want the CDs. Still some older cats that got the CD player in the ride and like, yeah, where's the physical copy at? And you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't want to make people go through the work of, well, you could download it and burn it yourself and shit like that. And it just makes you look lazy. So I'm going to do it like that too. But definitely on Facebook is the way to hit me up, find me.
TC Black.
Right, TC Black.
Searching Total Chaos for your, do you have a like page? Because I couldn't find it.
Yeah, my like page is TC.
Oh, okay.
I created it. Because a lot of people keep it short and they, you know what I mean? They're like, they shortened it on me, so I just went with it. But that's what the TC stands for, is Total Chaos. So either way, it works. I respond to both. So.
One last thing before we go. We pulling up into after 12:30, but I feel like I took you late, so fucking we're gonna go past it anyway.
Oh, good.
You typically wear a mask on
stage.
I do. You're not wearing the mask now. Do you have it?
They are.
Oh, okay. So you have multiple masks then, because I had one like critique if I was gonna have one. I looked at some of your live performance footage, and the all white one that I looked at.
Yeah.
It's a bit too much one white.
Yeah.
And I'm not against masks, obviously, fucking with Axe the way I do and certain other things. But especially with your mask, what I envisioned in my brain was almost something akin to Doom. Where if you had that, like, metallic with that skull, and it's almost a Skeletor MF Doom, kind of, that would be my only critique. But I even like the mask. You like I said.
Is actually, it was metallic when I bought it, and I painted it. The fangs are still metallic on it. The problem that I have with the metallic ones and leaving them metallic is like when there's like cameras and people taking pictures and stuff like that.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Your face just comes out a blur. Oh, I didn't think of that. See, I'm an asshole.
It is disgusting.
I'm just an asshole.
I've tried it.
Apparently you tried it, and I'm just I'm just an asshole.
It's all good.
But like, I was thinking of it because, like, especially with the way tech kind of went, where there's different versions of the paint, you could really go like a camo one that's fucking plaid, or you know what I mean? You could really have some fun with that instead of sticking to just a pure white, which it's to be honest, I was like, well, it's too bright when he takes pictures, but what you said makes far more fucking sense to me now. I'm just stupid.
But no, it's I didn't think about it either at first until I actually like started trying to take pictures and videos with it, and I was like,
I'm sure there's something you can do, but I'm like, but I'm sure it's like a pain in the ass.
What I could do is get one that's probably painted like a green screen.
You read my mind just now, because that's what I was going to say. After, with all this portal art I'm seeing, like the tattoos with the green and shit, you could do a lot with a green mask.
Right. So, you know what I mean? I was thinking about doing something like that, like grabbing one just strictly for, you know, doing some crazy shit with videos, because the Love My Pain video that's on YouTube, that whole thing is green screen, the whole video. So I have a little bit of experience shooting on green screen. I didn't actually film the video, but you know what I mean? Like, I know what's possible and what people can do with it, so it's definitely crossed my mind. So,
well, shit, you know what we're going to do real quick? Let me pull this up, because we're going to leave and go right into your video. I always have fucking issues here. Hold on. I'm trying to do 5 different things at once, and it's not working.
Yeah, you know, that gets complicated.
No, by the way, anybody who's interested, it might get real interesting in here. I cleared the block list. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I straight up fucking, at the request of Replicon Radio, who is essentially my daddy when I'm live over here.
Hey, shout out to the guys at Replicon, by the way. I ran into them at the gathering a few times. Those dudes are fucking... Those guys are legit, straight up. Like,
they said that they ran into you at the gathering. They ended up saying, they said that in the chat earlier.
I made Big Root take a shot of Hennessy with me because they don't smoke. So I was like, all right, I'm bringing Hennessy anyway, so we're taking a shot.
Yo, I didn't even think of that. None of those guys smoke, huh?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've had a friend that don't smoke weed. Like...
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't hate on the people that don't smoke as long as they don't hate on me for doing it.
Yeah, no, and that's my thing, is I have to let motherfuckers know, like, steady mobbing, I am smoking.
Yeah.
If we're doing something, it's going to involve...
Hold on, I gotta smoke first.
Yeah, either smoke first or smoke on the way or whatever.
Right.
Look at this, I'm going to put your video right here in the corner while we finish up. One more time, let the heads know where they should check you out.
Hit up the YouTube. That's the main spot you can hear my music and my videos, besides the mixtape on Dat Piff. I have some live videos and stuff like that, some older videos from some previous releases and stuff like that. The link is TV In-House. Hit that up, hit that subscribe button, because I got some new shit coming for you. I'm working on a couple new tracks right now, like same mixtape style type of stuff, just to, you know, put some newer stuff out there, and then I'm going to start working on this new EP and get moving, you know, things like that. So,
well, any of my Pittsburgh heads, if you are out there, let the local promoters know that you have a fucking lyrical murderer in your midst.
Oh,
ready to work, ready to rock stages.
The stage show is even more ridiculous than the songs, so I get on stage and it's just fucking full out animal mode. So I've lost my voice on 15-minute sets before, just going that ridiculously hard. So,
well, I hope somebody reaches out, and if not, I'm gonna talk to some people down there myself. I got some heads down in Lancaster and down that way in PA and NJ and New York and shit. So, yo, man, I appreciate you stopping by. Apparently, I'm down a regular guest, so maybe you'll become our new regular guest.
I'm here, man.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna let you know, man. I enjoyed tonight. I hope the heads did. I hope they check you out. I know you did the interview at Replicon. Definitely shout out to those fucking guys. I try to do things a little different here. They're much more, where are you from? Name 3 CDs that you're gonna bring on. No, I don't do that here. I'm Chuck Reeves. I just, because I don't prep, because I'm fucking stupid. Hashtag that, haters. Chuck.
Well, you know, hey, if there's, you gotta have a nice mixture of everything. You know, there's, you know, some stuff that gets scripted. You know, I'm sure there's a few questions you like to ask.
They're the shit. They're the shit.
You know, but it's nice to hear both sides. You know what I mean? Like, there are those, you know, questions that, you know, Replicon asks everybody that, you know, kind of digs in their brain mentally as an artist, and it's nice to know, like, you know what I mean, certain things about people that, you know what I mean, like maybe they answered a question in a certain way that made you think, okay, well, now I'm gonna go check him out just because he said that. You know what I mean, or something like that. So there's no such thing as a bad question when you're getting interviewed.
Oh yeah, no, I love those guys. I bust their balls, but I love those motherfucking guys. And
yeah,
like people seem to forget, and this was something that I should have brought up that I actually talked to Freaky P about earlier today when I was talking about friends and enemies. Me and Freaky P is not the reason that I'm affiliated with Replicon initially. They had a fourth co-host by the name of One-Eyed Jay, who was a fan of my show, and he wanted to have me on Replicon. The three other guys, Rue, Freaky P, and Dead Body Man, we started off by screaming at each other on the phone for 2 hours. That's how our relationship began. And they hated my fucking guts. Freaky P, Dead Body Man, and Rue hated my guts initially. And then they watched what I was doing. We met a few times, fucking Attack of the Ninjas last year, Astronomicon. Now that's like my crew. And that's just the way it is. Like, they've been through a range of emotions with me.
Yeah. It's, sometimes it takes, some people take a little bit longer to get to know and, to warm up to, and that's all right. Certain subjects may get people heated in a certain situation. It's, you're very, I don't want to say emotional, but like you don't hold no bullshit. You say your feelings, you know what I mean? You speak your mind all times. The no filter type, you know what I mean? So
we need we need a little bit of that. Just a little
exactly. And
just a bit.
It's, like, to not see things for what they are and for the whole true aspect of everything would be foolish. You know what I mean? You can't look at things from just one side of anything.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it One-Eye's birthday? Oh, shit, it is One-Eye's birthday. Hold on. Happy birthday, One-Eyed Jay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt your fucking closing argument, but Replicon's letting me know it's One-Eyed Jay's birthday. I gotta say salute to the one-eyed homie.
Happy birthday.
See, I have a couple of one-eyed friends. He's one of them, but he has like a fake eye that goes in there. I have a friend who just has one eye, don't wear an eye patch, don't put nothing in there, and just rocks socket. And it was mad, like, jarring the first couple times I hung out with this dude. But now it's like, it's all good. Like, whatever, I get you rocking the socket, fam. Rock the socket. Hashtag rock the socket. But yeah, man, like I said, I appreciate you coming by. I'm sure I'm going to have you on again. The video is for the song I Know You Love My Pain, off the Wood Chipper Chronicles, available now. What can you tell the heads about this track? And then we'll go right into it.
It's just, like, one day I felt like the whole world was trying to fucking beat me down, like everywhere I turned, like it was just like one of those shitty days where the snowball keeps rolling and it's just like, fuck it, I gotta grab my notebook because I gotta get this shit off of my fucking chest, and that's what came out.
Well, fam, like I said, this is one of my favorite tracks off the project. We heard it in the pre-show, and now the head's gonna watch the video. I appreciate you coming by, and we'll speak again soon, my dude.
I appreciate you having me, man. Like I said, like, thanks doesn't cover it. You know what I mean? Like,
you in the squad now. You can become a regular guest. You are in the rotation. At the end of this year, I'm gonna have a guest of the year contest. I think that's the only award that really matters when I do what I do, because I can say best album, best whatever the fuck, when nobody cares. So, best guest of my show. You are definitely in the running, and you are definitely gonna be back. Heads, flame emojis, and salute in that motherfucking chat for the homeboy Total Chaos.
Thanks, fam. I appreciate you having me again,
man.
No
sweat, man. We'll speak soon.
Definitely.
Want to thank Total Chaos for stopping by over here on the Beard Speaks. I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I know we went a little late. I know none of y'all care. I want to welcome back all the blocked people who now have nothing to worry about in terms of a block list. And I want to leave you with this. Total Chaos, Love My Pain official video. My name is Chuck Reeves. I continue to be, and I will forever be the East Coast Beast host. and you can keep chasing me. Until next time, heads, the beard has spoken. Nope. I screwed the pooch. I fucked that up. Alright, beard has spoken. Let me unmute the damn video. Yo, watch this shit. Go download the Homeboys mixtape. Shit's hype. Beard spoken, you bitch.
I rap for the sick, I rap for the poor, I rap for the ones that had enough and can't take it no more. The ones that's down on their knees and pounding on the floor. They tired of being overlooked, now they ready for war. No matter where they go, they always rep the town. Me and my peoples in this bitch, we bout to tear it down. I'm known to crush a fucking stage, do it coast to coast. In-house, don't fuck around until you turn your peeps to ghosts. Watch the ones that's closest to you, they'll hurt you the most. They know how to do you dirty, know how to keep you close. The whole world's against me, and I'm standing tall. Turn my back, middle fingers up. Fuck y'all, I feel like the world's against me. I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm no one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy. I'ma never change, I feel like the world's against me. I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm no one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy. I'ma never change. You pushed me to this point and you made me this way. You fuckers made me crazy and that's where I'ma stay. I lost my fucking mind and now there's hell to pay. The filter's off, I give a fuck if you like what I say. They like me insane, they love the bad guy. They love when I don't give a fuck, they think it's mad fly. They love that I let it loose and do some reckless shit. They love to fucking hate me, wanna see my neck slit. You think I'm ready to die cause I'm a lunatic? I think they all talk, step it up, let's do this shit. No remorse in my heart, no fear in my veins. I'll fucking break you off, pussy bitch, I'm insane. I feel like the world's against me, I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm no one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy. I'ma never change, I feel like the world's against me. I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm no one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy. I'ma never change. I hear them talking that shit, they getting real reckless, but they do it from a distance. They don't wanna test us. Don't want me on the mic, cause I'm an animal. You motherfuckers is average, I cross the status quo. They stack a deck against me, but I play to win. You wanna sit down at my table, let the game begin. I've been all in, and that's since day one. I put my life on the line, don't do it just for fun. It's total chaos, that's what the fuck I do. Jump on stage, steal the crowd, embarrass your crew. Anybody can get it, that's at any time. I suggest you protect your neck, you crossing the line. I feel like the world's against me, I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm no one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy. I'ma never change, I feel like the world's against me. I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm no one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy. I'ma never change.